Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Candy. If this is your first time coming to my channel, and if this is your second or fifth or 10th time, you're welcome back. Before we start this video, kindly hit the subscribe button below so you do not miss any new uploads from me, and also hit the notification bell button. There's this bell right beside the subscribe button. Ensure to click that button so you don't miss any of my uploads. You'll be notified immediately when I upload a new video. So today's video would be about how to film and edit with your phone. If you haven't seen my how to film with your phone video, I'm going to put up a card on either parts of the screen so you guys can go and watch how to film in-depth videos with your smartphone. Now I'm going to make sure to focus in this video about how to edit your videos with your phone. But first, I'm going to take my time to answer all the questions that were asked in the previous video, and then we're going to proceed to the how to edit videos with your smartphone. So first things first, I was asked how do I keep my mirror when I'm filming. My mirror serves as my monitor because I do not have a monitor that I fix to my phone. I usually keep my mirror in front of where I film, and then I kind of look to it to see if I am, in focus, if I've run out of space, or if I'm not in either parts of the video, I'm like in the center. So I use my mirror as my monitor. I'm going to flip the camera so you guys can see exactly where I kept my mirror. So I flipped the camera so you guys can see. This is the mirror I usually use, and I just make sure to find something to support it with because the stand broke. So as you can see from the mirror, you can see where the camera is and how it's how I am behind the camera. I keep it right in front of me, and I can look through it from where you can see my eye. I can look through it to see if I am in focus, if I am on one side of the screen, or if I'm in the center. I like to see, and you can see that I'm also sitting in front of a window. So whenever there is no light, I could use natural daylight, but I prefer using the ring light because it gives more focus and professionality to the video, and I can see the screen of my camera and I can see how it's capturing me. Sometimes if I want to take pictures, this is exactly what I do too. I keep the mirror and I can see my poses through this same mirror. Now another question that was asked is how do I access my products. I'm going to quickly show you guys. I don't know if let me show you. This is where I film on a table. Now you can see those are my skincare products, right, sitting right there. So, and this is where my mirror is, right? So if I want to film now, this table is really, this is where my hand is, so I can reach my product right here. And sometimes if I want it to be way closer, I keep it on my legs or on the tray or whatever I can, but this is where I keep my products, right? So if I want to reach for any of these things, I will just go grab one, use it and drop. And sometimes you don't see me picking and dropping things because while I'm editing, I crop out everything. So the recap of what we talked about in the how to film video was, first, have your smartphone, which is either your iPhone, Samsung, Nokia, whatever phone you have can be used to create content. Because if you don't start with using simple things like phones, how would you get to use something like a camera? So first, make sure you have your nice smartphone that you could use to record your videos. Next thing is to have a good source of lighting, either a window or a ring light. The third thing is to have a clean background. You don't want to have clothes laying in your background, 10 different people walking through. Just make sure to find a quiet filming area. I think those are the 3 major steps, and the rest is just you editing and adding up other things. But the major things are to have your camera, clean background, noise-free area, and a source of lighting, whether daylight or ring light. Now I'm going to be sharing my editing apps. For all of these, I'm going to film using my sister's phone because I have to film it somehow. So I'm going to film and show you guys what editing apps I use to edit my video, and which ones I use to crop for Instagram, and whatever else you need to know. So let's get right into the video. my lock screen, and I'm going to go on ahead, unlock my phone, and go to where my video editing apps are. And I'm going to pick my main editing app, which is iMovie, the one with the purple icon. So once I open my iMovie, there is an old video there. I'm just going to delete it and demonstrate with a new one. So once you click on create a movie, it will show you two options: either create a movie or trailer. Click create a movie, then go onto your gallery or camera roll and choose the footage you want to use. I'm using this bridal video I made. I've already edited it, but I'm going to re-edit it so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I explain everything. So I added music, I added everything, but I'm going to show you guys everything starting from how to trim a video. So now you're going to use your finger to be moving the footage. You keep moving, and when you get to where you want, you stop there, split, and you split the footage. Now when you split it, you have two halves. That part you don't want, you can delete it. If you don't want it to go away, you come back and undo it in case that was a mistake. You see that the video is good as new. So after that, next thing is how to use the timer. Now you either want your video to go really fast, or you want to make a slow-mo video and you want it to go slowly. So you can use your finger to adjust it, or adjust it to be fast or slow. I'm going to play it so you guys can listen and know that this is how it is normally, and then I'll pause and increase or decrease the speed so you guys can see the difference between the two. Next is volume, how to mute the video. So you just tap on the speaker button and you mute it, and then you tap it back to bring back the volume. And you could also use that regulator there to increase or decrease the volume. Next is how to add text. So you click on the T and you go to wherever you want to start the text from, unless you want it to appear everywhere in the video. So when you get to a section where you want something to show, like in different parts of the video, you split it and then you add the text. Like now I'm going to split beginning to end for where I want the text to appear. That's that center alone. So I'm going to go back to text, select the font I want, and add the text. You're going to clear by hitting that X at the top, and then you add whatever text you want and you position it. Do you want it in the center? Do you want it to be in the middle, or center or below, right or left, depending on whatever text you choose. Next, I'm going to try and use effects. You can see that you can change the way your video looks, but I want it normal. And the next thing is to add music. You click on audio. You can either use music and songs, or you go back and you use the one that is provided by the app, which is any of these soundtracks. I like to use the modern because that bright one is not really nice like that, so I like to use modern, which is like the most decent one in my opinion. Then apart from these two, I like to use music that doesn't have any copyright claims on them. You want to make sure that when you're uploading on YouTube, you use copyright free music, because if that video happens to be your most viral video, you are going to pay whoever sang that song with your money, or you delete the video. So it's better you just use music that doesn't have any copyright. Yes, there are limited options, but it is much better. So you guys heard that Give Me Love song, but I feel like they will flag me for that, so I'm going to use a royalty free music for my own video. So you could search whatever kind of music you want and use, but I like to use royalty free music. So I'm going to show you guys how to use the main song and how to add two different kinds of songs to your video. Now split the same music the way you would split a video, and when you split, you delete the other half that you don't want, which would be the ending part, and then you go to the exact place where the music ends and add another song. In order to fade in or fade out your music, you click on the speaker, which is the volume button. You reduce the volume and you click on that fade at the right part of the video. Then you drag that whatever it is to the right part, that is to reduce the beginning, that's to fade in. And when you want to fade out, you go to the ending part of the video and you click and you drag it to the left part, which means fading out. Now to add another song, you're going to split the one you've already put there, and then you're going to go on the plus button and choose whichever song you want to add. So now I'm going to use my royalty free song. I'm going to type the name, and when it comes up, I'm going to add it up. So then you're going to try to fade in and fade out both songs so that they don't overwhelm each other. One will not be shouting and one will, like the one will end softly and the other one will begin softly. In order to zoom, you're going to tap on your footage and you zoom in and zoom out as you want. You will tap as if you want to crop it. As you can see, it have show yellow, and then you zoom in and out. Now in order to do a voiceover, you have to reduce the sound of your music so your music doesn't overwhelm your voice recording the actual information you want your subscribers to listen to. So you go back and you click on voiceover. Now you can see that it is set to record. Once you click on record, it's going to take a few seconds and then you start recording whatever it is. So I'm going to play it for you guys so you guys can hear what I recorded. So today's video is how to film and edit with your phone and upload with your phone, whatever you want to do with your phone. So today's video is how to film and edit with your phone and upload with your phone, whatever you want to do with your phone. Next is how to add a picture in picture type of situation. So you want to make sure to click on your video, like in the middle of the video or something where you want to add it, and don't go and click like the beginning of the video or at the end of another one, because it's just going to add as another footage, not a picture in picture. So once you click on your video, you go to your gallery, you click on those dots, you click on the picture you want, then you click on the dots by the side in order to bring out more options. You can click picture in picture or split screen as I clicked here. Now you can see that my picture is there and the other picture I added is there. There's a button down there that you can use to adjust and make it to be a picture in picture, and that plus button, as you can see, that has turned blue, you can use it to increase the size, decrease the size, and the zoom could be used to zoom it in or zoom it out. And the box button down there can be used to reduce the frame size, as you can see. So after you're done doing that, there's another one that you can do, which is kind of like an overlay or something. When you click on that one, it won't even show your face, it will just play your voice and then the picture would show. So that's basically how to add a picture in picture. For transition effects, you're going to split the video. That one button that is in between, you're going to click on it and start to change your transition effects. So you choose whichever one you like and go with it. It's as simple as that. To save the video, you're going to click done and you're going to click that save button below and click save video. Now you want to save it in the highest resolution possible. I like to save in 1080p. You could save in 4K if you have the space. So I like to save in 1080p, and once the movie is done exporting, I'm going to go on to do other kind of edits, or I'll show you guys how it looks before we edit it to Instagram size. The one we recorded is the YouTube size, which is 16 to the ratio of 9. Now to cut it into Instagram size, I'm going to go into video crop, choose the video I want, and say okay by clicking that tick at the top. Now it's going to ask you to choose whatever resolution you want. So I choose 1:1. Other ones would crop to whatever app size you want it to be, but I want it to be the full Instagram square. So you choose ratio 1:1 or 1080 to 1080. So you choose it and you crop it to that size, as you can see. Once you're satisfied with it, you click on the download button at the very top. You have to adjust and adjust till you're okay with it, and then you click on the download button up. Once it's done processing and saving, you're going to watch and see the difference between the Instagram video and the YouTube video. Now let's go and see our edits. This is the YouTube sized video and this is the Instagram sized video. You can already see that this one is more full in your face and the other one is more of a screen type situation. So there you have it, guys. I want you to ask any other questions you have, because I feel like I may not have possibly answered all your questions. So feel free to drop whatever questions you have in the comment section. If you also want to know how I edit my pictures, feel free to ask that, because you already know that we usually pay money to learn all of these things. I particularly paid money to learn photography. So although I already had a flair for it, but I paid to learn how to edit and other things like that, and then I researched on my own. So if you have any questions, just drop them and be sure to come back and get your answers from my videos. And also, if you have any other video requests, anything you want me to film on, kindly drop it in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Kindly subscribe before you leave and share it with your friends. If you do not know how to share, just look down, you will see a share button. It's an arrow. You can share it to Facebook, you could copy the link and share it to WhatsApp. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.